Alright, we're out in the barn today. Going to be working on the old Ford. I apologize for the lighting. So we'll get the doors open and we'll get all kinds of light in here, but the job for the day, if I get back in here, is that I've already put on this remote valve for the Ford 3000. It works great. Runs the grapple out there beautifully. Issue is that the grapple is hard to manipulate when you're the only one in the seat and it doesn't swivel. In order to make it swivel, of course you got to buy the rotor, but you need another hydraulic port to do that. So I purchased a Power Beyond block that's going to go in underneath that current valve, and we're going to mount it up here on the side of the tractor, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I'm wanting to mount it somewhere here. This seems very logical spot. Hoses will be out of the way. So the hydraulic valve remotes project got put on hold because the cheap China valve that I did purchase is defective. The T-port is all messed up, and it came this way. There's no tightening on this. I mean, the threads are just toast. So it's going back, and we're waiting on a Prince valve, something that will be a little bit more reliable. I apologize. It is raining cats and dogs outside right now. But I just finished up adding on the remote valve on the Ford 3000. 1974 Ford 3000, always kept in the barn. And before I added this single valve, and we were able to work the log grappler, but it was not convenient. It's too low in between your legs. Whenever you try to turn around and see what you're looking to grab, you'd run into things. It would hurt. I'm getting old. I just didn't twist that way. So I wanted the remote valve to be able to do more things. They've got a rotor that you can put on this, so that you can swing this with hydraulics to the right angle, because your log's not always going to be in the right direction. It never is. And it takes another person to kick this thing around, and it was just inconvenient. So the plan is to get the rotor, arc this back off, cut this back off, put the rotor pin in here. Another set of hydraulic lines come up. It connects to the new hydraulic connections we have. Thus, we can also put on a hydraulic top link and the hydraulic side link for when I'm doing the garden, rototilling, box blading the trails. It's just going to be so much more convenient for all the extra capabilities this old tractor, this old girl can do. I know she's a bit dirty, but you know, hell, she's a farm tractor. Hobby farm tractor. She'll get a good, dang it, she'll get a good cleaning come this spring. All I gotta do, it sounds like, is roll her outside right now. But anyways, this I'm gonna fix a leaking hose, and then we'll give it another test run. All right, we got that tightened down. As I said, I already had this single acting valve on here. I bought this adapter plate. It's got the power beyond, and the sub return. On the 3-position valve, you want to make sure that it has the port forward, power beyond capability. Inside this, you got to put in a plug within side of this fitting to make it power beyond. You've got to plumb this back to your power beyond, because if you don't, your 3-point hydraulics are not going to work on your Ford 3000. And then you plumb up your power, and then your return to sub comes back into here. And so let's fire the old girl up. I had her running just a minute ago, so I doubt I have to choke it. She should just fire right up. I'm going to call this one successful.